Good morning, FSClub. Welcome back to it, and welcome back to FS Daily News. Well, I'm back from Silver Dollar City, and man, am I sore. If anybody's ever been to Silver Dollar City, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Lots and lots of climbing. But anyways, we have a lot to catch up on. Today in news, we got an update on the progress for American Falls, plus, could irrigation make its way into Farming Simulator? And testing list, well, there isn't one for today. Remember, before we get to that news, make sure to hit the like button, smack that sub button, and ring that bell. Now roll that intro, and let's see some news.
Putting on the greatest show, so make sure that you don't miss out. Just be there. We're taking our shot.
Welcome back. Okay, so here we go with that first piece of news for this week, and it is from our good friend BC Bueller. BC has started working on a brand new truck. This looks like it is going to be a Volvo, of course, and it looks really good. He says another new mod in the works for all platforms. He thought the wireframe looked cool, so that's the first look. Also says there is going to be a second sleeper as well. So what do you guys think about this truck, and will you guys be using this truck in game? I know I will, because, well, BC makes some really good mods. Then next, we have a little bit of an update from 4D Modding. His Chieftain 14T dump trailer is now ready for the hydraulic hoses plus textures. No release date on this, but this is going to be planned for all platforms. Okay, next, Jablonski's actually been pretty busy this weekend too, on his Alma, Missouri. A couple pictures of the farmhouse from Farm 2 and a small comparison of the fields from the real map and from his map. It looks really good. Also, he said that he might be getting a little bit bored and posting too many updates, but he had to share this barn with us. He is very pleased with how this barn turned out. What do you guys think about this barn? You guys like this barn? Next, we got some news from Black Sheep Modding about their map. Today, they're going to be talking about the Flemish Alfalfa Forage, which will be available on the Valley of the Old Farm map. It is an ideal to feed your cattle in direct cut for contribution in fresh protein and alfalfa hay to be able to store it longer. Too much hay production? This is not a problem because you can sell it in the city. This will be coming for all platforms. And remember, there's never a release date for any mod or map unless a mapper gives it to us. Okay, now on to that next piece of news. And first, before we get to this, I just want to say this will be probably a PC only. Want to get that out there first. Okay, but this is from the R&L team. They started a few months ago with a simple question. How can we implement water into FS22 without turning the game upside down? Simple. Water actually improves harvest yields that in the game make them do the same by adding fertilizer. But by adding water from ditches and irrigation canals through pumps, this opening the game up to new dynamics. The second step was to make the map digest the thing, which will have to be prepared to use this feature. There are small additions of a couple files and a few changes to the XML of the map, but no scripts needed, so no problem for consoles. That's the first thing. It sounds like, yes, it might go to console, but I'll explain it a little bit more in a minute. The first map to support this feature will be the Italian Rice, who thanks for lending their map so they can actually implement this feature. Okay, for the third step, they had to create and implement models and scripts to make everything work like in reality. The first implemented model is a Verani ATS-40 turbine. To make everything work, they had to implement scripts, so no consoles, but they will try to come up with something later on. Anyways, other tools will follow in future updates, so they do not know which ones and when. So the question, will you do this or that? They have already answered that. This was the first 3 steps on the hardest projects that they have ever worked on. This looks amazing and definitely will change the game. Hopefully they can figure out something for console players. Okay, then speaking of like irrigation stuff, well, Hispano Modding, the mobile pivot is almost finished. He still has the last adjustments to do, and he said he had to make the trailer bigger because he needed more space to accommodate all the collisions it has. This though will be coming out to all platforms. Can't wait for this. Then after that one, we have some news from Rooster Mods. The Parker 6500 grain cart is nearly complete. Some neat features have been added for this thing, such as a working gate meter, fully wired light options, and more. Texturing, modeling, in-game, everything is done. Only small tweaking left to do, and this should be submitted for testing soon. Can't wait for this one. Then now let's get into some mapping news. First one we have is from our other good friend, Oxygen David. Here is the home farm on Court Farms map. There are 4 main farms and lots of little yards across the map for you to choose from. This farm has plenty of storage and has cows, sheep, silo, bunker, and more. All the buildings on this farm have been created by Lancey Boy, which look great. So a huge thank you to him for speeding up the production time of the map and all his hard work in creating them. The map is nearly finished and will be tested soon with his own testers, which will be followed by a cinematic trailer and first looks, and will finally be sent to Giants ModHub for testing, so it will be some time before it's actually released. He says he wants to just say a huge thank you for your patience and the amazing comments, and this looks like this could be one of the best maps ever created for Farming Simulator, at least in my opinion. And then also, speaking of Lancey Boy, well, he also gave us a small update this weekend on his American Falls, which looks like this one could be an amazing map too. Anyways, he says that he is now concentrating on the sell points. So that is what he is working on American Falls. So he's getting close for that to be done too. So we could be seeing Court Farms, we could be seeing American Falls, we could see the map from Chabalki. I mean, this could be a big spring and summer for maps. Also, with Lancey Boy, he actually started a little project that he's been working on. He's added grazing to his cow placeable pack, which he actually released yesterday on his Discord server. So yes, guys, Lancey Boy now has a public Discord server. And if you guys are interested in joining it, make sure you guys look in the description of this video, guys, and I'll actually have it there so you guys can actually join his Discord. And he says he will actually upload this on the mod hub at a later date. And just remember, guys, that grazing is only a PC only mod. Well, right there was all the news and testing list for today. Hope you guys did enjoy your weekend. By the way, we just hit 83,000 subs today, so thank you guys so much. Also, don't forget, the next live stream won't be until Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Remember, all the links to the news and testing list are linked in the description. Also, keep in mind that mods and maps never have released it unless it is scheduled. Don't forget to smash the like button if you did enjoy the video. Also, don't forget to hit that sub button to stay up to date with everything that's going on in Farming Simulator, and make sure that notification bell is on so you never miss any of the videos here on the channel. Well, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.